Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. It's Tuesday, November 10th, and we are going to give some thoughts on the NBA card from tonight. 7 games, some interesting games. I made 2 bets on the overnight, Mike Brenner. I took the under in Lakers Miami and the under in Boston Milwaukee. I took 202 in both of them. Lakers Miami is now 199.5 or 200. Milwaukee went down, now it's up to 202.5. So maybe
that's interesting. Can I ask you, why'd you take the under in that Lakers game? And not that I'm interested to see in your breakdown with that.
I don't have any real. No, I do. I know the reason.
Totals Loshak now.
The reason is that the Lakers are the kind of team that when they're playing a high-scoring team, goes super high-scoring. Mm-hmm. So when I see their results against like Sacramento, I throw it out. When they're playing a team that plays more clamped-down defense, they can definitely be held under 200. Okay. And Miami is that kind of team, despite the fact that I picked some Miami overs recently in these shows and lost with them. Miami obviously is a team in a midweek game that can play strong defense. Yeah. And high total 202. And obviously on that one the market has agreed with me. The market has disagreed with me.
Drop down that low. Yeah, sure. I like that game. It's interesting, but what I like on that is totally separate. And I'm going to put it out there because I've been getting shellacked lately, but I'm all about bouncing up and moving forward. I think that the Heat are going to cover that first half. I was able to lock it in today. I put a handsome bet on the first half -6. And the reason I did is I really like this Hakeem Whiteside. This center is playing dominant ball underneath. And quite frankly, I just think the Kobe farewell story, that ship sailed 2 years ago for me. I don't give a shit about that anymore, to be honest with you. And
the Lakers do seem to be kind of like a mess, and it's kind of like they're not really, it is like the Kobe farewell show. From an ATS perspective, they're not really given, it's like their season this year is all about the Kobe farewell show and not about playing well or being competitive.
And there's no doubt, I believe Byron Scott said, shit, I should have waited another year or two to jump into that position. What kind of mess did I get myself into? But that's just my thought. But I do like the Heat in the first half -6.
Yeah, my initial thought on that game was a lean to Miami, although at -11, there's no way I was going to touch it. All right. Yeah. And the only other thing that I want to bring up that's interesting, Dallas and New Orleans, right? New Orleans, 0-6 straight up. 0-6 against the spread.
Yeah.
But and they played Dallas a few days ago. Now it's the rematch. And New Orleans is just a 1 or 1.5 point home favorite. I'm seeing 1 at Heritage. Yeah. They're banged up, right? They're not. They had only 9 guys suit up for the first game against Dallas. Dallas isn't really a world beater team right now. No. They're fine. They're going to win some games, but they're a team that's also going to lose some games at home on the road.
Yeah, and that's their pattern early every year. It seems, Pete.
I mean, New Orleans is a mess, but my sense is that they might have a little bit of value to win this game.
Yeah, something's got to give sometime. I mean, 0-6, I wouldn't have expected it, and against the spread. And I think Ryan Anderson might be the key tonight to you being absolutely correct on that. I myself, I don't have a call on it because I'm still absolutely just befuddled in what's happened to this team. But, who knows? It's a long season, but I think you might be right on that if I did have a lean.
You know what, Mike Brenner? I'm going to give 3 official picks in this show. First one's going to be New Orleans.
Okay.
Right now the line is -1 or 1.5. I'll take -1. Second one's going to be Lakers Miami under. Now I got 200 on the overnight. Yeah. And now, I got 202 on the overnight. Yeah. Now it's 199.5 or 200, so I'll take under 200. The third one will be Boston Milwaukee. Ooh. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Maybe I should pass on that one. It's up to 202 in it. You think so?
Yeah, I saw the same thing and I passed, but I also passed on the side. That game, there's something weird, something stinks there, so I'm going to enjoy that as a fan. So I've got no comment on that one.
I'm going to pass. Thanks for talking me out of it, Mike Brenner. 2 official picks. Miami Lakers under 200 and New Orleans -1. Do you have any official picks for us today?
Well, just that one. I'm going with the Heat on the first half -6, Pete.
All right. Thanks so much, Mike Brenner.
Okay, thanks, Pete.